Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. It almost doesn't feel like a real Hearthstone run until you've got 2 wins and 1 loss. Now the real game begins. Game of Stones. Yeah, so next message is that I felt like the Shaman game was very close. That ghoul is a monster when he gets out of control. Like, he's much better than I give him credit for in the arena. But that being said, you have to have the right circumstance set up, because so often there aren't a bunch of minions in play that are ready to trade. You play him, he's a 2-3 for 3, he dies, because he's a very high priority thing to kill. I've had him twice here where my opponents did not have what they needed to kill him. And that's not a good starting card. The other 2 are fine. This better not be the same Shaman. I have no way to check. Like, I really want the last played thing just to be like the last person you played of that class, because the only thing that I care about is knowing whether or not I'm playing the same dude. I have no idea. But I do have a first turn play for once, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's gnome it up. Does something when it dies. That is some very useful flavor text there. Okay, no action from him. I don't want to get that mana locked with the overload right now. So, because if I can play this in response to a threat, basically, but if there's no threat, I'm better off being able to play the flesh-eating ghoul next turn. So let's totem up. Hey, it's a taunt totem. Probably not useful right now, but it's almost always one of the more useful ones. Now he can't play a charge minion, and he wouldn't anyway, because what's he going to play a bluegill to kill this guy? It seems kind of crappy. So 1-1, okay. Fork Lightning. That is bad. But at least I got it out of the way, taking out a totem and a 1-mana creature. So, could have been worse. Now, I could play this to kill that, but it seems dumb to lock the mana and cost me my Yeti on turn 4. So I'm instead going to play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. And he'll probably just die. He could get killed by a Lightning Bolt, or a Rockbiter weapon, or giving +2 attack to this thing somehow, which would be hard. He only has 1 mana too, but he could easily Lightning Bolt or Rockbiter. This is what will normally happen to your Ghoul, but it was worth a shot, because otherwise it could kill that, get bigger, and start the process of beating him down. Plus, now he has 1 mana lock next turn as well, so it's going to be harder for him to respond to Yeti. And actually, if he can't do something dramatic to kill the Yeti now, if he has to wait a little bit, I might just Windspeaker it and beat him down for 8. Because that turns the Yeti into a tremendous threat. Yes, I'm not using it as like a kill card. I don't have that many really big things in here, but that's less appealing. I'm going to hold off on this then, because I'm going to want to play the axe to kill that thing. So let's do that. I take 0, and I hit you for 4. So I didn't have enough mana for Windspeaker guy. Drop a totem of my own. It is a taunt totem. Hooray. No complaints there. This is a pretty good board position. He does have several more cards than I do. I have 1 mana locked, but that's not too bad. Although it does mean I can't play this guy next turn, because he was obviously my trump card. Bam. Still, the art looks so much like Nightcrawler from the X-Men. It looks like he just teleported in. But anyhow. What are you actually doing? It is a mystery. I know you're not happy with my Yeti, but it's going to take a lot of effort to kill him. You could Lava Burst him, but it would take half your mana this turn and a third of your mana next turn. We got a totem, and there's a healing totem. He probably wanted spell damage. There's an axe totem, which he can now use to kill this, but how does that... Mostly, like, I mean, he's got to get rid of it, so it helps him that way, but I'm still ruling the battlefield temporarily. So now, he's demonstrated that he's having a hard time killing this guy right now. I think I'm going to push my luck because I'm already doing the damage, and I can't do anything much better. Like, I can do this and that. What am I going to lava burst? Him? That's stupid. I'm better off doing this. It gives me another thing in play.
Feel the power.
And I get 8 damage right away. Well, it's like plus 4 damage. And do I kill... Which one do I kill? I'm going to kill the one that has an attack. Just because it just slightly, very tiny bit, reduces the chances that he can scrape together 5 damage to kill this guy. I think it's more likely that he has a way that he's been saving because it wasn't worth it. Like, he might hex him now. This is totally worth hexing if he had hex. Not yet, though. Interesting. Because I'm totally blowing that guy up. I could just silence him and go through... Actually... Lethal damage check. 2 mana. Silence this guy. I can now attack freely. We have 3 plus 8, 11. And I have enough mana to do this. I win. I completely and utterly mega win. That is some crazy stuff, and this is why you play with geometric cards when you can find them. Things that don't add a fixed amount, but multiply. Because it's crazy. That Yeti doing double damage for 2 turns and doubling the buff to damage was pretty insane. That went a lot better than the other mirror match. I have no idea if it was the same guy, right? I mean, I had a good draw and he had a not good draw. It could easily have been the same Shaman. Probably wasn't, but who knows? You probably know because I haven't gone back and watched the other video. I've been playing. You can actually have checked it out. What do we got?
Thrall versus Valera.
We have Mario.
For Doom
Apparently.
Hammer.
Wow, is this a late gamey hand? Late game. Late game. 1/4 in the starting hand is fine. I don't need 2. Give me some cheaper stuff. Here comes Stormwind Champion and Nightcrawler. Little bit better than that, but I was trying to think of all the most expensive things I didn't want to get in my hand, and she was still one of them, so. I could coin out the Youthful Brewmaster. Seems like a stupid move, so I won't. Currently I'm looking at 2 4-cost minions, so my ideal time would be to, on my 3rd turn, play him, on my 4th turn, play him, but I don't think things are going to work out that well. I do think I'm going to play the Brewmaster now, though. So I have an opportunity to trade with him. Silencing him was tempting, but since he just flat out wins against the Owl, it would still put me in a pretty negative board position. He might just get backstabbed, but if not... Now, if she has the poison, that would be bad. Because she could kill this guy, hit me for 2, and then she'd be able to kill the next thing I put out. Except she wouldn't because I'd coin out one of these guys, but it would still be bad. I don't want to see her poison. See, that's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Hit me for 2, makes sense. Okay, do I have a better play than just this guy? Because this guy's a pretty good play. I could silence this, which is effectively killing the 2/1. I could Lightning Storm, which is... No, it needs the coin flip on both of them. That's pretty bad. Although, I could Rockbiter, kill him, then Lightning Storm, in which case it would get rid of his little buddy. It would only have a 50-50 chance of killing this guy, though, and if it didn't kill him, I would basically have to trade my guy. And the overall situation would be I'd have burned a bunch of cards, including my coin, and I'd have 2 mana locked. There's a 50-50 chance that play is awesome, though, and it's not that bad if I don't. Whereas if I just coin out this guy, so many things can go wrong with that plan. Okay, let's just do this. Probably not the best play. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm stupid. Let's just do that. I don't even care about him anymore. I don't know why I'm getting all like worried about that stuff. Silencing him is the best. Killing the other guy is the best. Mission accomplished. You can have my pick of minions to kill. You can kill him and survive. So be it. There's the poison, but it would have been worse that other turn. I've done what I needed to do now. It's not that bad. It's still not good for me. Like, that's pretty efficient, and I have no stuff, and he has stuff, so we don't like that, but I can do this. And that is fine. So you can use your poison, and lose your guy, and take 3 damage to kill him. That seems like the most likely outcome. Although, that involves 0 mana for her part, so she's taking 3 damage, and then she can do whatever the heck she wants. Ew. That is so much worse when it's a rogue with it than it was with the paladin. So much worse. This is still not big enough to kill it, unfortunately. Although, this can come out and kill it as soon as it's damaged at all. So that's a plus. If I do a totem, then I'd have to coin to do anything else. Is there any value to coining out, like, this guy instead of just playing a Yeti? It's so easy for her to finish off the Yeti. Probably better off saving my coin, though. I'm just not going to get much for it here. It's like 2 extra hit points, and she can kill something that she cares more about, probably. Let's play the Yeti. I think the Yeti play will tempt her into hitting it, triggering her guy's enrage, making a dagger, although it doesn't need the enrage right now. It's still a dagger, hit for 1 damage, finish this off. And then I could be able to, whatever else she plays, I can Lightning Storm and kill them both. That's unpleasant. That is much less good, actually. So much less good than my plan. Because now the Lightning Storm is only 50-50 again. And I can't make the totem first because that robs me of my ability to do anything else. I'm going to have to waste this guy to kill him. Damn.
What to do?
Lightning Storm would kill this. No, there's too much chance it just reduces him to 1 hit point. If I make the totem and it's only a 1 in 4 chance. The other 75% of the time, what is my play? Like, this guy and take a horrendous beating? No, I've got to... It blows. I have to do that. Guess I should have coined out Nightcrawler. Would have gone a little differently.
I've got a huge gun.
Not a whole lot. I would have taken 3 less damage and she would have taken 4 more. I'm not in good shape here. Although she did waste him shooting me directly. That mostly is a sign of how bad I'm doing, relatively speaking. Even though our life totals look similar. Lightning Storm would be kind of good now. And then I could still cast him or him in a totem. Let's do him in a totem, which means I can do the totem first, which has a 1 in 4 chance of turning a 50-50 chance into a 100% chance. Nope, but that's okay, whatever. We knew it could happen. Oh, nice. I won the coin flip anyway, so who cares? I think you should stab him for 1, but you should not stab him for more than 1, because that would be unpleasant. You can backstab him and then stab him for 1. That would be okay. No! You weren't listening. Probably was listening. Fine. You have a lot of poison.
This guy's toast.
Yes, you shot my totem. Be proud. Shield Bearer. That would not be bad, except I'm like 1 mana short unless I use my coin.
Are you ready for this?
Got that dagger. It's kind of annoying. I'm wondering if I should use my coin, because I'd like to have something out that can attack, because I have all these guys that buff things, so... Even though it's probably, like, this guy's gonna die for sure, so I don't know why I'm really doing this, but I'm hoping it'll protect my, Archmage here. Who I'm probably just gonna keep calling Nightcrawler forever, even though I don't know why Nightcrawler's giving me spell damage. Mostly he just bamfs things. He ate an Assassinate, which is not the worst. But I like to think he's just teleported to a better place. Lava Burst. That feels like that would have been useful earlier, like when there was a giant Death Smith, but nope. I would have to use both of these guys buffing this thing just to kill a 3/3. Alternatively, I could use one of them and get rid of her bubble, which only kills a bubble. Yeah. Let's see what totem I get, because I'm not going to Lava Burst either of these things. Man, it works out if I can do that. That's not helping a lot. I could make it a 2/2, but no, it's not really good. No, I guess we're just going to dump all the buffs on him, and my Dark Iron Dwarf's going to have a bad day.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I can attack now! I feel powerful. And dead. This turn is going to go much worse than it looks. She only has one card more than me, remembering that this is her turn, so she has an extra card. On my turn, I will have an extra card.
So many options.
She has a 3/1 and a 1-use dagger for 3, but she does have a bubble on here. However, if this thing survives, it will finish her off. So even though she can kill this with impunity, it's not the worst. What are her cards, though? She's got 10 mana. There must be something she can do. Oh, God. That is not helping. I have to have enough minions left to do 3 damage to him so that I can Lava Burst him, which is sad in, like, 7 different ways. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and that. Of course I get that when it's not poisoned. I'm gonna have to play it anyway. Let's see what this comes out. Taunt. Taunt is pretty good. If I go for the kill, which is pretty stupid, I go 5, I can do 10 damage to her, leaving her very much not dead, with an 8/8 and a 3/1 on the table. That's bad. I think I've got to kill this guy. Even though it means losing my only worthwhile minion. Frankly, I should just trade this for her bubble before it gets worse, but I don't know. It's always... because she could just stab this, and then I would have nothing to get rid of the bubble. Alright. I hate this place so much, but I'm currently just losing really bad. Let's do something. Do I play this, waste it on a non-poisoned weapon? I don't know how many poisons she can have left. I don't know if she has the bigger weapon. I've got to do it anyway because I need him to fight. I just need something to fight. Where were you all my life, though? There were so many times you would have been much better than that. Earlier in the game, when 2 mana meant something to her, because now it doesn't. Or anytime it was poisoned. Oh, there's a backstab. Hooray! Yeah, that is not helping, but... ah! See, I was going to say, like, well, it's not unrecoverable. This is pretty unrecoverable. I'm not going to get any card that is going to sufficiently get rid of, like, her stuff to help me.
I can't do that.
He is only proving my point.
Eyes are open.
Yeah, when I had to use the Lava Burst and my only good minion to kill an 8/8, I kind of knew at that point, like, no, I'm pretty screwed. But if I'd gone on offense, I just didn't... There wasn't enough taunt in the universe left to stop that stuff. I guess I could have gone part way. I could have hit her for 5, saved the Lava Burst until she used her Giant to hit my guy, but she might have just killed me. Doesn't matter, I'm dead.
Your magic shall not save you.
Yeah, I'm still dead. Even though the Taunt Totem was the best one for me to get, the Knife Thrower kills it, and then the other guy kills me. So, game over. Oh, you had 2 Assassinates. Lucky you. 2 Assassinates and 2 Giants. 2 non-useless Giants. I had the choice of the Giant that I find the most useless. But, okay. Well, we're 3-2. I mean, I can't go negative, so it's already a perfectly decent run, but I'm hoping for a little bit more next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.